Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've come back again and again and again, or just a couple times, you're more than welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. My name is Katie. I don't often say my name at the beginning. My channel here is called Planning My Energy because I am attempting, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good on planning my way through the days. My planners really help me stay on top of things. And a lot of my days, my energy fluctuates wildly. So, although I have to say I'm on the upswing because I'm on some really good meds right now. And I'm about to fly over to the Netherlands. This is the first stage of our move, and I fly out on Tuesday. And I stay for about 10 days, and it's going to go by quickly. It's going to go by real quick. We stayed for about that long last time. I think this is just like one extra day that I'm there. And yeah, I'm going to be going by myself. And my family needs to stay here and finish out school and things. And I did order a bed, a mattress. I just wanted a mattress there. That arrived today, and my driver's gonna take it when he picks me up from the airport. And then he was so kind to accept it. His family accepted it for me, and I will definitely be paying him well for that or tipping him wildly for that because I just didn't want an air mattress. Not that I'm against them. Although I'm very just picky on having a really good mattress because I have several back issues and things. And the place is going to be so small and storage so limited. Here we had a shed and a garage and multiple closets. And we will have one coat closet and a little bit of room around the laundry area. And that's it. So, and underneath beds and some drawers, like that's good about it, and we've been so good about getting rid of things. I feel really on track. Our shed's almost empty except for holiday things. I'm going to be addressing holiday when I get back, but I'm going to take this weekend to try and organize what's left in the garage. There's still a lot there, but, yeah, a friend came over last weekend and helped me so much. I was just saving a lot of boxes and saving things, and I had to do a show and tell with her to feel, I mean, I'm sure she wanted to hear a little bit about my life. And I just had to do that to then let things go. I think it really did help to do that. So still got some work to do. But I think like most of our stuff is kind of earmarked for everybody. We know we sold one car. We're just waiting to hand it over. Another one might be sold. So we'll see. And we sold our washer dryer. And what else? And a couch. We took it away because we just didn't have a good place for it. It was not a great couch. My husband hated it, so a friend disappeared it for us. He's like, I will take it away, and we don't know what happened to it. So probably the dump. I don't know. But so much else is being given to people who really need it, and that makes me really happy. So yeah, that's the update. I am going to be planning. I'm going to go ahead and do the next 2 weeks because I need that time to set up everything. And I was like, at first I was just going to do 1 week, and I do want to film more over there. But then I had all these stickers, and all of them really focus on the home. I just kind of realized that I really want to use like this one right here because it very much reminds me of like the little desk I'm going to be setting up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the moon outside the window. It's possible. I have to see which way it tracks. We have windows all the way around. So one of the windows I'll be able to see the moon out of. Here it was a little hard. We had to go outside. Sometimes the back door we would see the moon, but let's see. Our current house faces west, and our new place mostly it's like a little northwest. So I guess it's pretty similar. And so we would see it in the back. And yeah, this would be in the back. So this would be facing east. So yeah, maybe it'll arc through and we can see it. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, this actually reminds me a whole lot of what, I might be setting up. And I just thought, hey, why not? I mean, there's a literal desk right here. I can't do bookshelves, at least not right now. We are going to be staying there a long time, bookshelf attached to the wall. We can do this kind of bookshelf. So we'll see. But I definitely want to get some new plants over there. I mean, yeah, this just all reminds me of it. So that is what I'm going to decorate here. And it's just going to be kind of monochromatic. It's not going to be anything fancy. I don't know. I don't think I want to use green because there's really not any green. Maybe the orange. Maybe. It's really bright though, so I don't think so. I think we just want to stay very monochromatic. So let's get down to it. I am using 942 and 977, and I do want to share, I did give away my case. They're only about $29 for Tombows, the Tombow case. So they are currently in a Ziploc bag with my little chart that I printed off their website. I have to say it's a lot harder to find them that way. I had to search around in there, but yeah, they do sell them over there, and I will set things back up, So this will definitely be trying to keep things very similar. And I can kind of do both at the same time, can't I? And I feel like with some alone time over there, because I'm not going to be, I'll be exploring our local neighborhood. I'm not going to be going to museums or anything. But the first couple days will be kind of getting over jet lag, and then like making sure the orders are in, setting up utilities, that kind of stuff, and then waiting for deliveries. And then I think I have one meeting while I'm there. So yeah, that's kind of so I want to set up my desk as I'm saying this. I want to order a desk pretty soon after getting there. And as I mentioned in my June setup video, is that I want to measure the space. So I really need to measure the space and see, I really want to put these in. So I think I can cover, I think these will mostly cover. And if not, I have this. So do I want to highlight up here? I think so. I think I do. Oh, gotta get the whole part up here. This one's pretty forgiving in terms of being light enough you can't really see too many mess ups. And I think, oh, well, I need to let that dry a little bit. So I will be sharing some things over there, but this is my last time filming at my desk, where this all started. You have to start somewhere, right? And let's see, I think my husband's cleaning up out there, so it might be a little noisy. Let's see. I think I want to highlight right here. I believe this is the same marker I used when I just used a highlighter when I was just really low on energy. So it's light enough that, you know, you can't see the imperfections too bad, but it's dark enough to do sections like this. Let's see. Okay, now let's put these on. Oh, apparently I unstuck that one from some other week. So I'll be setting up one bed and then ordering another. So I'm going to sleep on it at least one night, maybe two, because that last one, well, sorry, the last one, the one I just ordered came very quickly. I'm trying to remember. I think I ordered it Tuesday. Yeah, because Monday was a holiday here, and so I ended up, it was like Tuesday midday, and it came on Friday. So, very happy about that. So I'll be there to accept it, and that'll be, I'm just testing out if like it's worth it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to find a plan B, but it should be a decent one. This one's a little turned. So I have a little higher hopes than IKEA. We slept on an IKEA bed when we were very young, but it was like our first actual bed after sleeping in dorm rooms, you know, going to college. That's all we could afford at the time. And yeah, about 5 years in, it was like, it was done for. Now our current mattress has lasted forever. It was like a local one they made in Washington State. Man, this thing is held up. Like, I mean, it's getting a little used, but like, I don't think we'd have to replace it in the next year. I think we'd have another year. The question is, do I want... No, I'm just going to make it magical. These are some magical weeks. And so I really do want to make it feel like this really special time. And then when I get back, I'm going to sleep a whole bunch. And then come back with empty suitcases. I'm going to try to make sure like almost everything stays over there. That is my goal. I mean, I have to like carry suitcases over there, but they'll come back empty. And I'm like looking at my purse, like how much can I leave there? Yeah. And then come back for second load of everything, and for the rest of my family, you know. Like, we gotta get the whole family over there. I'm trying to think how I... Oh, it's crossed the whole bottom, so I'll just put it here. Like my first couple videos I did sitting here. I mean, I've kind of... Sorry, I'm a little off screen. I've always wanted to do this. I had... I don't remember where I put this on the other one here. Where is it? 1/2. I had washed a lot of planners and I was like, oh, I want to do that so badly. And so then I was like, okay, what kind of, what camera do I need? And I had to test out, different cameras. And I thought one of my technical cameras would work better. And it's like, nope, my iPhone worked the best. So that, and I had to figure out lighting a little bit. And I figured it out. And I made templates. And I use the same lighting most times, unless it's natural lighting. And I will be getting a light. They sell the same light over there, but I cannot bring this one. This one's has a different plug on there. And so I'm not going to get something that might be kind of iffy. And they're not too expensive. So that way we don't even have to lug it over there at all. We actually had 2 of these lights. And we already gave one away. And let's see. And I started off actually doing, if you were from way back, I started doing cleaning videos with a lovely bunch of ladies. And they were doing tiny tidies. And it really gave me the courage to do more. And I couldn't keep up with doing the tidies all the time. And I just didn't feel called to do so. It was just like, I wouldn't rule out like I'll never do it again, because I do kind of want to vlog, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like what I should be doing. So, turn to this, and this has helped so much more in terms of what I can create and be consistent with. And that's all I really wanted. And yeah, I love doing this. But the last month has been really hard to keep up with everything. It's mentally hard when you're just in the middle of moving. And I didn't have it on my bingo card that we were going to be moving this year. But we are. Oh, and I ordered internet over there. So that should be coming mid next week. And I actually do need, I need cell service over there to kind of tide me over to it. And plus I need to get a cell phone over there, a new number over there, so I can get local texts. And that way I can call an Uber. Like, I don't have a way to do that. I have a Google Voice number and they block those from Uber. So I need to be able to get to the airport the last day I'm there. So I definitely want to use this one and this one. Oh, and they just have the moon there. Yeah, I actually, so they have the moon here. I love how she takes these and then separates out the elements. So like all of these, like here's the journal and here's the journal. Here's the hanging light, and then all these little bits too. And some of them are different, but some of them, like the cup is here. I don't know. I have a feeling I'll use more of these as I set up, over there. But I've been using a traveler's journal a lot more than I thought I would. And I want to work on that more while I'm over there to kind of document some things. I filled it up many, many pages from our trip. And now I want to go back, when I go back, start filling it up again. and I'll have some nice quiet time. So do I want to put this one here, or do I want to put this one here? This one feels a little like setting up, and then I'm wondering about, let's see. This one is like feeling more settled in, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll do this one first. And let me see if I can do the trick that many people do of like getting this started and then let's see if I can do this. I think some people cut the bottom here. I think I saw Catherine doing it, but it isn't that big of a sticker. Oh, and I'm tearing it. Let's try not to tear it, which is kind of why I want to take the whole piece off, because it's kind of half off. Yeah, it was mostly off by that point. So I'm not going to make it like totally flush down here because it's not a perfectly even sticker. But I would like, oh, come here. I'm going to have to guess a little bit. Although that feels really pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I'm running into trouble here. It's getting a little... I think this one peels up a lot easier than the other ones. Yeah, there's no paper tearing right now. I'm not going to pull it all the way up here. I think that's where it was straight enough. And then I think I can... No, there's still a little... Okay, I backtracked it pretty far there. But I think this bottom part's off. There we go. Okay, watch me put a sticker on. And it's, yeah, it's too crooked. Let me take it all the way off since I'm this far. It is taking a little, I can hear the paper just slightly. But it's not to the point where, there we go. I want to place, here's what I'm trying to do. I want to place this as straight as possible. There we go. And then work outward. And it's still going to be lopsided. Oh well. That is the best I can do here. There we go. Yeah, I can kind of see. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's put... Oh, I will be using like washi tape to put like little types of art on the wall. We're not going to put a bunch of holes in the wall. Excuse me. So, let's see, what else can we put? And then this one, and now I'll put more on these middle pieces too. I just want to get these down. This one's more of a square. And I would love to have a plant like this, not only growing inside, but like, I kind of look out onto our patio area. And I would love to have some kind of greenery that grows up like that, but we would have to be there quite a while for it to grow like that. Let's see how straight I can. To me, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for winging it. Okay. And then I don't think I want to do the other lamp or this piece. So I would love to have some flowers. Get some flowers. And I do have, I'm bringing over a vase, a special vase that I got from an artist that looks kind of similar to that. A little bit. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's that same one here. It's not quite a bottle, but it is kind of this handmade, kind of light colored piece. And then let's put some stuff here. I think love to place this right here. And this is when I'm going to be recuperating from. It's a little crooked, but I'm not going to pick that one up. And then, oh, some of these stars. I think I'll put it here. Oh, and yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of, as I said, journaling in my, thinking like right here. No, I think I want it up here actually. In my traveler's notebook. This will be like prime time, like I'm going to be doing a lot in there. So I think I'll put the other traveler's notebook one here. Let's see. Should I put it down here, or maybe I'll alternate it a little bit? Because I'll have a weekend up there. And I'll be setting up coffee. Let's see, I think I'll put this here because it's going to be more in this area that I get the coffee set up. Yeah, I land Wednesday. Let's see, what else can I do? Probably this picture frame. Feels more like setting things up. I'm not going to get any big furniture. So I have, okay, I mentioned 3 things. The mattress, the internet, which is coming in a box, so I'll set that up. And now I kind of want to hang this up here instead of down here. Maybe I want to swap these. Let's see if this will come up. And then the third thing, I just ordered some non-stick skillets. They're green pans. Has anyone had any experience with them? We've used the typical ones until they have done no more. We are going to have an induction stovetop or hob. And here we go. And it's not sticky. Thank you, Paper Minty Studio. I'm going to hang this from the top here. We have had gas the whole time we were here. and electric for a couple years, and then gas for a long time before that. So we've mostly been gas and then electric here and there. Oh, I think I might put this here of like coffee and oh, it's kind of tilted the wrong way. Where do I want to put this? I don't really want it over here, but maybe this is best over here because I'll be kind of tracking this whole week. Oh, and then this little candle is my last little candle. I'm going to see if I can bring it over there. I gave away all my candles. This is the Poi and Hun. It's their signature scent. I did smell their holiday one when I was there. Oh, I think it's been 2 years since I've visited their little shop that's here. And maybe I'll look for a candle while I'm there. I'm just thinking like... I'll just put it next to here because this is so big. So I think that's kind of like all I want to put here. It's a little kind of wonky, but... And then anything else here? I don't think I want to get any houseplants yet. I just thought, oh, what about a houseplant? But then I'll be gone for 3 weeks and no one's going to be watering my plants. So I think I want to stick this kind of here just to kind of add some interest. There we go. Am I about done? I think I'm about done. I wasn't going to do too much. Anything from these? These I want to do a little later when we're kind of set up a little bit. And I want to keep these. And I'll see when I find out if I'll see the moon or not. I want to put that one in. Let me put another couple stars. I think I'll put stars on these pages. You know, I haven't even looked to see what the weather is like. Let's do, actually, that'll be fun. I think I want to do a little higher there. And then I will do local weather. Let's see, I think I want to do it here. Here. I'm going to be doing my own meals. I have warned the boys here that they are in charge of stuff. They have like 3 meals, but it's still like 10 days. I mean, they'll have some leftovers. But they're going to be in charge of what they want to eat. Yeah, and as I mentioned, we have like a couple things in the freezer, but it'll be mostly empty. I think they're going to make a run to Trader Joe's, and I think that's going to be the best thing for them because they'll get some like quick meals and things. I mean, my husband cooks. He cooks amazing. He cooks better than I do. He cooks better than I do. I will say that because I get a little ADHD and I walk away and I burn things. But I'm not too bad, you know. Let's see. What did I cook tonight? Pork loin. I did mashed sweet potatoes, green beans, and then some fries for my kid because he wouldn't have the sweet potatoes, but he'll have like everything else. And so we just have like subs of things sometimes. Oh, I was like, what am I supposed to be writing right now? I'm supposed to be writing the weather. So I accidentally stopped my video just now. I pushed my space bar, which stops the recording. That's a new thing I just learned. But anyway, all I said, I'm glad I just noticed that too, as it happened. Anyway, I was saying, come along and let's discover what kind of weather I'm going to be having together. we have, it'll be June 2nd. Okay, let's pop down to June because my shortcut only did May. So June 1st is on last week. June 2nd, so I will be here. And do I want to put below? No, I think I want to keep it above because I want to write some things down here. So I'll just put it right above here. So it'll be 67, 52. We've had some gorgeous weather. We had 85 degrees one day. Thank goodness we had air conditioning. I never thought a year ago I would be saying that we had that. And then Tuesday, it goes up to 69 and then 52. And then when I land, actually, let me write, since I have this open right now, I'll be landing Friday the 13th. I know, it's Friday the 13th. I'm not too superstitious. I can't say it. Superstitious about that kind of thing. I actually find them lucky. Why? I don't know. I just do. And then 66. I decided not to get the little stamps. I mean, they were $2 a piece, but they're not refillable. The little stamps I had were like sun, rain, and cloudy. Because I'm looking here and it looks like there's a little rain on Friday, so I'll just do that. But the rest looks just cloudy. Okay. Now let's look at the weather. Whoop. Here. Let's see, did I get the right one? Yes. Okay, now I want monthly. Okay. So, and that's May. We want June. Why it flipped me back to May, I'm not sure. I guess because I chose a different city. So, I am landing the 4th. Ooh, it looks nice. So I'm just going to put a little line here to note I am doing weather over there. Look, I am just landing into the same weather we're having here. And actually, it's going to be sunny that day. So I'm just going to put like 2 little lines there. And then 63, 57. Now this looks like it has some rain. And the whole trip, no, it sprinkled a little bit last time we were there. I was going to say our whole trip, we didn't have any rain in March of all the time. I mean, in Seattle, it rains a whole bunch during March, but we had like sunny weather here too. It was this little blip that we had. So 5th, 6th, 65. It looks gorgeous. 57. And just like a little, I'll just put, actually I'll put that over here. Chance of rain. Now again, I have heard the weather will change on a dime over there. So I'm getting a new rain jacket. I didn't like the one I took with me. I'm gonna donate that. But it did not breathe at all. So, and it wasn't too expensive. I loved the cut of it. Like it fits really well. Now here, the 8th, it's going to be sunny. I mean, this could all change. And then the 10th. Well, the 9th, let's see, 9th. No, I did that wrong. No, I'm right. Yeah, no, there's sun on the 8th. And then 9th is rain. 9th it's still warm. But I do want to experience over there with some rain. The rain's coming, the bad weather will come eventually in the fall and the winter. And these days look gorgeous. Like 2 really gorgeous days, and then cloudy. 67, 53. And then here, yeah, I don't think I'll just put on top what it's gonna be, but I'm leaving so early, I won't really experience it. So I'll do that. So sun here and some rain. That sounds perfect. Honestly, I want to mix. I want to see what it's really going to be like. Let's see. So it is going to be like 75. So when we come in July, I mean, who knows what the weather will exactly be then. We will land with it, maybe some rain. Maybe it'll be rainy. Maybe a little thunderstorm, but it looks like 70s. 75. Sounds amazing. And then August, I was just curious to see if it gets into the 80s. I mean, this is not Celsius, right? That's all going to be Celsius when I go over. But I am looking at it through my American eyes and through Fahrenheit that I'm used to. A lot of 70s, like it's getting 76. But yeah. I mean, historically, the averages are more in 65, which is what I like. I like it a little cooler. So we will, the days will be a bit longer than Seattle and during the summer, a bit shorter than Seattle during the winter. There's just a little bit more sway there. And we should be just a tiny bit cooler. So yeah, it's just a lot of sun in August. Some cloudiness. Anyway, so fascinating. We have so much to learn. We're coming with, learning minds. It's going to be so much change, and so much change for the better. Things that we'll miss, things that we'll adapt to. I feel like we're pretty resourceful, and there's going to be sadness, and there's going to be a lot of it is going to be hard. I'm going to see if I can kind of, keep sharing all that. And so this is me blissfully unaware of how this next year is going to go. Blissfully, I don't know. I'm so ready to go. My family's ready to go. My son's like, can we just beam over like Star Trek? No, we can't. He wants the school year to be over and just to be there. He doesn't like the long plane flights, but he only has one. So, and maybe we can kind of have him sleep more this next time, since that was his first really long flight last time. Well, both ways, right? And is there anything else I want to put down here? It was this mainly. Oh, well, I don't need to write any kind of school things. Let's see. Maybe I should write a little bit of school here. So I'm just going to highlight here. I will highlight these areas just so I know what's going on. I will not be in the right time zone, but my husband's going to coordinate carpooling. I don't know if they're going to have any extension there. It's getting towards the end of the year, so I don't know if he's going to be doing his clubs. Oh, actually, it would only be till there because he has early release. There. So we'll see. So this might be the last time I pick up, and then I think that'll be the schedule there. And then let's see, I'm certainly not picking up because I won't be here for that. Oh, I know what I need to do. Is here. Let's see. They were going to show the house a couple more times, and it's on our digital calendar, but I want to make sure it's on here. We'll see if they need to. I think it's, they got so many applications that they shut down the listing early, and now they're just assigning some people to walk through. Let's see, so they were going to do that here. And, whoop. I don't like how that turned out. Try that again. Good enough. So we're going to write show with a question mark. I'm pretty sure they'll do that one. And the question is, will they do the other two? So, yeah, that's a lot better. And then I'll have a meal assigned there, but that's it. Yeah. Then I'm on my own. Can you tell I'm kind of looking forward to it? I got plenty to do over there. Lots to order. So I'll be ordering desks and chairs, desk chairs. We're going to wait on the dining room and those chairs because we don't need them like right away. And they take a lot longer to ship. So, well, a bit longer. And so we'll do that in July. And I just like, if we have to eat at our desks, that's what we're gonna do, right? Like it's temporary. And the couch is gonna take forever. We still have to figure that out. I think it's just gonna take a long time to get there. Have very basics in the kitchen. I'm hopefully gonna order our new plates and bowls and things like that. Like it's just from IKEA. So it's, my husband and I already went through a lot of listings. So yeah, it's just getting them ordered and getting them there. But that's the goal, right? To have I'll be putting soaps in and setting up. Hopefully I'll have the other mattress, and then we'll have blankets set up on those. They'll be on the floor, and then we'll order bed frames later. I don't think I'm going to order them this time. I think I'm going to wait because those are some really long. Well, I know that IKEA will bring them up into the room. So, sorry, into our place. And the lift will help. The lift will help a lot. Yeah, there's just a lot of details. Yeah, some towels, some hand soaps, some dish soap, trash can, stuff like that. I looked at a vacuum. Yeah, we want to keep it really simple. We're bringing quite a few things, mostly clothes, planners, and some kitchen items. And a few card games. We have some magic cards that we are bringing. And yeah, that might be about it. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to say goodbye to this desk because it's treated me very well. I started doing things sitting here. I did some lives to start off with in Instagram and YouTube, and those started, I think, in the summer of 2020. So I hid all of those on my channel, but that's about when I really started. And then I'd have to look. I think it's May. Wait a minute. I need to check something. So if I go to, hopefully this is, yeah. So if I go to my videos and I go oldest, 3 years ago, May 30th. Oh my gosh. This is the anniversary. This is my 3-year anniversary. I just realized that. You'll be seeing this on the 31st. But that, like, I had the same intro. I used a Moxie Life, Magic of I, and a Laurel Denise at the time. And that is exactly 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. Well, I recorded it probably a couple days early, but does it say what day it came out? May 29th. Okay. So I missed it yesterday. I need to put that in my calendar. I need to put that in my calendar. Let me mark that here. 3 years. Wow. So I was like, wait, it was in May that I started doing these planning videos. So on this day, on May 29th, I posted, and then I planned for May 30th through June 5th. So 3 years exactly here. Happy birthday, channel. Happy birthday, planning my energy. And wow. Yeah, sometimes you just discover it during your video. And it's kind of hard to wrap this up because this is the last time I'll see this setup from this angle in this room. I'm looking around. There's hardly anything. There's nothing on the walls. The art's gone. The furniture is mostly gone except for the bed and the desk. That's pretty much and there's a dresser the dresser and the bed are going to my mom's because my dad made them. This desk is going to a dear friend who I hope gets all the good energy out of it. It's the Alex desk. I love this desk. I can't get it over there. I wish I could. I mean, it's available over there, but it's not quite compatible with what I want to do. I might end up with it, but excuse me, the Alex desk, you can't attach things to the side over here. So I have a boom mic, a mic on a arm, and then I also have the stand. Well, the stand is freestanding, but I don't want a desk quite this. I like how long it is, but as I mentioned in my past video, my last one for June, I don't know the width of that area yet where I want to put my desk. So I need to go and measure and see if that's the desk I can buy. I'll let you all know what kind of desk setup I have. And if I have a very similar look, it's going to be more echoey. Definitely. It's a little echoey right now, but not as much as it will be when I get there. It will definitely be echoey. I can't wait to show you kind of out the windows. It's just kind of gorgeous in that area. And it's been a good 3 years here. It's opened my eyes to a lot of community and support and asking questions and answering questions and just relating on so many things through chronic illness, through neurodiversity. That's why I'm here. And I see a lot more of it in the planning world now, but when I kind of started 3 years ago, I was so motivated to be like, wait, there's this whole outlook on planning that you don't have to do it perfect. You don't have to decorate. I enjoy decorating, but you don't have to. It's kind of a sit down and it's not mirroring, but just working next to somebody and a lot of people, as I'm creating mine, they're doing theirs virtually. That's what I used to do when I listen to other planners. I still get other things done when I'm listening to other planners, whether I'm balancing my numbers or keeping up in other journals, my health journals and such. I do want to check in on some of my other planners. I don't know if it's going to quite take the same form as the beginning of the year. So once I land and set up, I feel like I'm going to have a lot more room and into July. So I'll film a bit on my own, but then it'll be like July and I feel like we'll have some downtime finally, that it won't be hanging over our heads. We'll be there. We'll have our stuff. Our visa should process pretty quickly, the type of visa we're doing. We watch it every day to see if there's any changes. Nothing is changing. Nothing is, causing any fear of any of that. Yeah, so I'm hoping that this will be the best thing for this channel and that I can share more. That I can share just learning about being in the Netherlands, right? Like that country was never on my radar to move to. And I think a lot of people are like, where's the Netherlands? It's Amsterdam, basically. If you know Amsterdam, which is very similar to Copenhagen in Denmark, yeah, it's basically Holland. The windmills and the chocolate and the cheese and the clog shoes, the wooden shoes, sorry. Clogs, is that more Irish? I know Pop de Clogs is kind of when you pass away over there. But bicycles. And it's amazing that we found the place that we wanted to be that quickly. That's what really amazes me. And, it's not going to be smooth sailing. As I said, there's going to be bumps. And we might find out after a while, maybe when our lease is up, going, you know what, this isn't quite working. Let's go somewhere else. We could end up just somewhere else in Europe. But this feels really good. It feels really good. And I know some people have hopped over to Belgium, some to Germany. I think I would just adjust right now, just flying off the seat of my pants. I would guess either Belgium or Denmark may be a different place that we could go if we wanted to change things up. if that's a possibility. Some ask why, my family members have been asking why go over there when there is some turmoil still happening. Because honestly, we feel safer there than here. And that's just kind of the reality of things. So health-wise, I would not be able to continue to get my meds here. And it has been near impossible, just really, really super hard for my husband to find any work here. He's been doing contracting work, which he can continue doing over there. But there is a whole industry over there that is actually the EU is gearing up for a lot of startups and more business and stuff like that. They kind of see, they know that investment is good in those areas, and they're seeing people flock over who are definitely people they want to hire up. So, as in HIRE, they want to get them for their ventures, I guess. I don't know. I'm just focused on what I can do and what I'm going to do with my business, because that's our visa. It's all going to be on my shoulders. So, yeah, but it's doable. It's doable. Thank you for being here for 3 years if you have, or just joined. It's fine. I thank myself for being here for 3 years, and I only missed 1 week. I think out of those 3 years, maybe one other week in there. I know I filmed through multiple surgeries. I might have skipped over 1 week when it was the holidays. I'd have to check, but I'm not gonna. I've been very consistent on Sundays. The other days I want to start filling up again and officially launch my Patreon and really dig into that. And I think with that, the last time I did a big upgrade in my business was when I spent, I think it was 4 days, maybe 5, it's 4.5 days just at my mom's house taking care of her dog. I was able to dig in so much. And this is going to be at least twice that. I'll be getting deliveries and setting a few things up. I'll put a desk together, a chair together, and some dishes. That's not going to take 10 days. So I'm really looking forward to quiet time to really go, okay. So I may be launching Patreon while I'm there. Just because I'll have the space to do that. So that's what I'll be up to. I know I'm having trouble letting go right now, and I know you can click off of here if you want, but please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Please, subscribe so you can kind of hear the new things that are going on. I am going to be sharing more about this whole transition in my Patreon, but big changes. Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me at this desk, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.